Jumping into my next interview, we are speaking leaders of now, and with me is no stranger to me, actually, Kimberly Badal, who is a cancer researcher and advocate, and you're actually an award-winning cancer researcher and advocate, so I'm very excited to find out the wonderful work that you've been doing. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you so much, Carrie.
Of course. Now, you are a part of the Caribbean Cancer Research Initiative.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so this is an NGO that I actually founded in 2016, and it was founded out of a realization that there needs to be sort of a coordinated and sustainable response when it comes to cancer and cancer research. It's one of those gaps that's very sorely missing in Trinidad and Tobago and across the region. We just don't understand the problem, and you can't really solve a problem you don't understand.
Right. That makes sense. You know, cancer affects so many people, and you know, not only the individuals who are suffering through cancer right now, but their families and friends as well as their loved ones. What was it that gave you that push to start this NGO?
Right. So two things specifically. One, my grandmother passed away of colon cancer, and we didn't know until probably a few months before she had had symptoms for years.
Right.
And so that was a traumatic experience to me. And the second thing is my background. My training is in biomedicine. And I came back to Trinidad after studying for a while, and I realized that the reports that we have about cancer rates in Trinidad and Tobago speaks of poor outcomes, right? And for the investment that we place in cancer, especially the government invests a lot of money in the treatment of cancer, we're not really seeing the outcomes that we would like to see. So those are the two sort of incidents that really drove me to decide, okay, well, we need to do something that's a little bit more coordinated and sustainable.
Definitely. And, you know, I have it here that you're an award-winning researcher and advocate. What was it that the research that you have done to earn you that award? Right.
So the awards that I've won so far is not necessarily for the research, but for the effort that it took to set this up and get it to the point that it is right now. So we have several research projects going on. Research takes a long time.
Of course.
We're now about to publish a study on breast cancer that we did at Sangrani Hospital. So these things take years in terms of getting research done. But the awards have been specifically for setting up patient navigation. And so we're the first organization to do so in the Caribbean region.
Wow.
And what happens is, so every year we train people across the region on how to navigate cancer patients. And then here we have been navigating cancer patients successfully, and we've done so in collaboration mostly with Sangrani Hospital and for persons who call us in and reach out to us. The idea behind patient navigation is not a new thing, and it's not a new concept. It's that once you get diagnosed with cancer, you should be assigned what's called a patient navigator. And that person's job is just to streamline and coordinate the whole process for you. It's especially important in countries like ours where care can be very disjointed. You know, patients go within RHAs, they go within public and private, and you have a lot of mishaps that happen in the process, and also the navigators provide that auxiliary support that is also missing. So everything from nutrition to finding out how to get you childcare to talking to your family to, you know, any sort of barrier that patient is experiencing, the navigator's job is to address it.
Wow. So in layman's terms, what is the benefit to the individual who is being navigated? Yeah.
The benefit is less worry, less stress.
Right.
In summary, right? It's already an extremely stressful time. The patient should not have to worry about all these other things. They should just be focusing on getting well, keeping their mindset positive. And, you know, a lot of times they don't want to burden their family, so the family is not necessarily an outlet. So the navigator is that outlet, right, to be able to provide them the support that they need and to sort of pave the way, make sure that anything that's happening gets resolved.
And you as a leader of now, because we like to say that young people are not the leaders of tomorrow, but they are leading right now, and young people like yourself who are paving the way, as you say, for other people and for organizations as such to do groundbreaking work. It is fantastic, and I thank you for joining us this morning, Kimberly.
Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate it.
You know, and Kimberly is an award-winning cancer researcher and advocate of the Caribbean Cancer Research Initiative. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you.